Hi, and welcome to my review of the PUNA, a multi-tool by 3Coil. This is a small machine gun shaped 6-function multi-tool with a scalpel blade as its main cutting tool and a bottle opener as well. As you can see here, I have the box, and in the back you can see all the description of everything that's included and how it works. And I've already taken the liberty over here to cut it open and unbox it so we can get right into this review. This is what you get when you first open the box. The clamshell packaging, although always to me seems like a little bit cheaper, it felt like it was high quality and it had a double cardboard front and back. It looks like good print and stuff, so I also knew exactly what I was getting it in the packaging because I had seen plenty of other reviews, and it's pictured like that on the website where I bought it. So I was first attracted to this company's demo video for this tool, a small machine gun shaped multi-tool with mini carry case. It was about $25, but it was not yet released. It was released much later due to like redesigns and improvements of the materials for a better finished product. Price was increased and my expectations were increased too, actually. So as you can see, we get here 4 replacement blades for the scalpel, which you can conveniently store like so. Get the scalpel blade and the main body. This is technically to me like a fixed blade in a sheath. Fits together like so. Get a little bit of wiggle there. Talk about that soon. It comes with this main tool screwdriver here, which is actually a hex key for undoing and replacing the blades for the scalpel. Also comes with a small, very small flathead magazine attachment and Phillips head magazine attachment, which you carry by clicking into place like so, and then you use it by flipping it around, locking it into place, and then you have kind of like a T-shaped handle screwdriver. So here we have it fully assembled in the little carry case, and I must admit my first impressions were disappointing with the small screwdriver provided. I think it would have been better, as the original design that I had seen on the internet was a flathead screwdriver, so this would have given me more use out of this and other things besides just replacing the blade, maybe in a real life activity. But I can't think of many things that I would need this small of a hex driver for. So this tool really, as a multi-tool function, doesn't work as much as just for the multi-tool itself, I would say. These other screwdrivers are small, but I would guess that they're useful for small screws and things like that. The thing I'm most disappointed with this tool right now is actually how loose and rattly all the parts fit together. As you can hear, everything rattles, and there's a lot of like space in between all the parts and tolerances. And it wouldn't bother me so much if I had paid the original price of like $20 for it, but since I did pay double the price, $50 for it, I did expect that to be one of the things that I thought they might have eliminated when they were redesigning the tool and everything. Besides the rattling and stuff like that, I really think this would have been better, the tool in the front here, not just for the blade, but also to dismantle the body screws, which for some reason, as you can see, are Torx. These are Torx screws. They don't want us to dismantle that, but you know, I have my own Torx screwdriver, so I'll take it apart to clean it if I want to. I buy a multi-tool because I'm a techie kind of guy. I used to be a technician in a variety of fields, so I'm pretty experienced in taking things apart and putting them together. It seems kind of silly to me to be kind of like sold a multi-tool or tools that you're not like trusted by the manufacturer to dismantle, especially something so simple and basic such as this one. So I really wish this would have been like a flat or Phillips head, and that all of these would have been flat or Phillips head too. Looking at the pictures and stuff like that, I was actually under the impression with this multi-tool that this screw was what held the clip in place, which I thought would have, you know, thinking about it, would make it not rattle this way. Despite the rattling, the blade locks into its little sheath pretty well, so I feel pretty safe about that, and that movement doesn't bother me very much. Like I said, it's a fixed blade in a sheath, so a lot of times it's not perfect anyways, but I am a little bit bothered by the rattling of the clip. You deploy this blade by pulling back the trigger here and releasing the handle, exposing the blade. It sits tightly doesn't seem like it's gonna come out at all. You put the little notch here and you squeeze the trigger again. You see that hook locks it into place as it sits in the back here. The ergonomics for this tool are okay, but I do have to say they improve if you attach a little screwdriver here and you get a longer handle when you're using the scalpel here. This is a very small tool. Here we can see the size of all the small parts, so you can get an idea of how small this thing actually is. I was under the impression it would be a little bit bigger, so I wanted to make sure I gave you guys measurement reference here for those of you that don't know. Fit and finish are subpar for an item of this price point in my opinion. My Leatherman Style PS right here, for example, is about half the price, has tight tolerances and snappy springs after years of use and carry, and has I think a few more functions. I think maybe something like 8 functions, and the small pieces on this tool could have been better. It could have been finished better. It shows a lot of machining imperfections and gaps in the hardware, where I feel like just some small minor attention to detail would really make this a more attractive tool. I don't generally mind little imperfections like this on tools that are made in China especially and things like that. However, for such a miniature tool, some gouging on the top is very noticeable there, and it just kind of makes it look, I don't know, flimsy, I guess, and cheap. So fortunately, the case seems very sturdy and well built to resist shock and water, as it says. Hopefully I can use it as a wallet maybe for when I go hiking or something, some other outdoor activity. I look forward to that. Looks like I got a little bit of tape on there. But definitely not planning on carrying it in the case. I will carry it as a multi-tool on my keychain. Looking at the practicality of this, you get a scalpel with 4 replacements, bottle opener, small screwdriver, multi-tool, with a very solid waterproof, shockproof case. I would guess that there's about a $20 value in the tool and also in the case. The last case that we're going to provide before all the redesigns was a small tin, kind of, it looked like an Altoids tin case, but it more shaped aesthetically to look like a little briefcase that you would, like a little gun case. So it was really cool, but obviously they wanted something a little sturdier. I really do wish they would have put more of that attention of sturdiness into the tool itself. They have a really nice rubber gasket around this, so you can tell will block out a lot of things. It takes a lot of pressure to open and close, so you know it's going to be solid. And I feel like they could have done something very similar to this, maybe adding small rubber stops, maybe here at the end of the blade for it to sit nicely and not rattle, maybe at the end of where the clip locks in or anything, if they're going to have a little spring lock like that instead of the screw like I thought it would be, that it would sit there and kind of squish against something that would keep it from rattling. Well guys, that's it for this one. Stay tuned for the next episode where I'll be detailing real life experiences, putting this tool to the test to see how solid it really is and what it can really stand. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.